It's interesting to think that us as humans tend to just get wrapped up in the human experience. We hardly ever think to look beyond the story in front of us. Yet, when we do decide to look, we always find something more. There's something that is much bigger than our conditioned selves could ever fathom, if we could only stop and look. Just look. But why don't we look? Why don't we seek? Are we too involved in the reality of the conditioned life that we think that that is what is real? But one single breath of awareness could permeate us deep enough to appreciate a single flower in a field, to recognize or even simply feel a sense of oneness as is, a wholeness. We choose instead to delve into the land of separation, from the largest to the smallest scale, be it race, gender, geographical location. Truthfully, none of it matters, and is all only ways the ego or the conditioned self uses to justify its sense of simply that, itself. When you were born, you were who you are now, yet not at all the same. You weren't yet told who you were, not what gender you are, not what location you're from, not why that's important, well, not what color you are. It's all just helped condition the story of you. But truth be told, you started out still as something before those first identifiers came along. You were simply in awareness. You still are. You never left. And truthfully, you never could. If we take a step back from reality TV into that one single breath, length of reality in one single moment and become aware of it, then we just won the game. Just then. Do it over and over, and now you're living. I struggle to see the point of living if we aren't even fully aware. Why engage in any activity if we're not paying attention to it, being aware of it? Then the most fun to even the most mundane tasks can be play. If we circle back now to the confusion of those who seek and those who don't, fundamentally, of course, we've all had a sense of awareness. To look at something so fully that even mindfulness itself can't get in the way. And we can look for these moments all the time until they become a new form of conditioned state, or perhaps an old form. The you that you were before you added all the conditioning to the sense of you that made you who you are. Truth be told, the ego, or the conditioned mind, doesn't want to change. It's quite content doing its job of creating a sense of self. If we saw that we were much more than the ego, then what would it do? Besides, it would lose control. It wouldn't be in charge. And it doesn't like that. The ego is the one that chooses short-term happiness, gratification, thrills, and a lot more. It's what is afraid and worries and tries to protect. It seems to be doing a good job, so why would anyone want to do something like an ego death? Why would I want to kill my self? Because the ego is a lie that we made up. Pulled more and more in until it became more and more. We can never truly get rid of it, but maybe it's time to be aware of its existence. Just watch it. It shouldn't have its way with you. You're the awareness behind it. And it's a dog on the trail of something for itself. It's masquerading as being for you. You gotta let go. Just see the story, the thoughts, the ideas, the labels, and just watch them. There's more you out there than you ever knew anyways. This self-created ego can be fun to have, but it shouldn't be left to its own devices. It's limited. You're unlimited. You've been staring at reality all along. You just never looked at it.